JJK Chapter 257 is here, and man, I know you guys have already seen it or read in the spoilers, but JJK has gone from craziness to sheer madness with this revelation. The chapter starts with a flashback of Oraomi talking with Sukuna. This is before Sukuna's battle with Gojo. Oraomi asks Sukuna what exactly is Yuji. The King of Curses replies that Yuji is the child of Kenjaku. This is when Kenjaku took control of Yuji's mother, who then gives birth to Yuji. Oraomi then adds that she feels something different from Yuji, like something similar to Sukuna. Sukuna just smiles and says that when Kenjaku took control of Yuji's mother, he used her to couple with someone that has a fragment of Sukuna, referring to his soul meaning Yuji's father. Sukuna further explains that before he was born he had a twin, but he was forced to consume his twin, to survive from starvation, man, so even before he was born Sukuna had already committed a serious crime. I guess this is why Sukuna has 4 arms, 2 mouths and 2 sets of eyes. It's because of him consuming his twin, gaining his body parts. This guy is really meant to be a bad guy, like Sukuna is the only villain I know that has killed someone let alone his own twin, even before he was born. Man, even when he was just a fetus inside his mother he is already levels above from the other villains. That's when his twin soul bounced around aimlessly, till it was reincarnated into Yuji's father. Sukuna adds that Yuji was not only meant to be a player in the culling games but also as a seal to Sukuna's fingers. That's why he was needed to be born from Sukuna's twin soul, to be a vessel that could seal Sukuna's power, but Oraomi feels anxious that Yuji might have a potential that could equal that of Sukuna. Man, so our boy's family tree is quite complicated. He's a brother to Choso because of the death paintings, making them related by blood, and he is a nephew to Sukuna because he was born from Sukuna's reincarnated twin brother's soul, making them related by soul. Man, our boy is quite special. As Sukuna and Yuji battles again, Sukuna tries to grab Yuji, but Yuji blocks and delivers a second black flash. As Sukuna tries to counter, Yuji hits him again with a third black flash. Now Sukuna is looking a bit confused as he sends a slashing attack to Yuji, that sends Yuji off the floor that they were in, but our boy grabs onto a pillar and we can see scissors appearing right around the pillar. That made Sukuna realize something. It says that right now there are 2 curse techniques within Yuji. The first is blood manipulation, from absorbing the death wound paintings number 4 to 9, and the second is a technique drawn out by his awakened state, that was achieved by his use of the black flash, a technique that is quite similar to Sukuna, shrine. This when Yuji grabs a piece of the pillar, that was already cut by the scissors symbol that we saw earlier. As Yuji grabs a piece of the pillar, he just smashes it right onto Sukuna, but he uses the pillar as a cover to grab Sukuna's leg, as scissors symbol appears on Sukuna's leg, cutting it off, as the King of Curses counters with a slashing attack to Yuji, but our boy just takes it right head on like it was just nothing, and delivers a 4th black flash to Sukuna. Man, Yuji is going crazy right now. He's just eating slashing attack after attack from Sukuna, an attack that could one-shot a normal sorcerer. Dang, things are really heating up, as Sukuna explains that they might have the same technique shrine, but it has a large difference. That's largely due to the different era that it was created and because of the different sorcerer that is using it. This means that Sukuna and Yuji might have the same technique shrine, but they have different versions of it, and because Yuji is new at using this technique, he has a low output of it. Will Yuji be also able to use that fire technique like Sukuna? But what troubles Sukuna is Yuji's blows, which keeps on hitting him, the blows that not only cuts his curse output, but also damages his soul, and now with Black Flash, that gives more damage to Sukuna. In a flashback, Ino enters into a room, with Gojo and the other seniors, and asks them for the permission to use Nanami's sword, since they are his longest friends. But Gojo answers that they already gave him their permission. Gojo adds that Nanami has trusted him more than any other else. as Ino calls out his fourth auspicious beast and summons a freaking dragon that just attacks Sukuna. Man, so this is Ino's most awaited auspicious beast, but Sukuna counters with slashing attacks, slicing it to shreds. But this is just a distraction as Ino tries to cut Sukuna in half, using Nanami's sword, but Sukuna evades, as Yuji appears behind Sukuna, ready for another attack. That lands another black flash to Sukuna, making it the fifth. This time Sukuna is now in a serious situation, as Yuji keeps on chaining black flash like it's nothing. Man, I think I'm right in my theory that Yuji can use black flash at will. Our boy just keeps on unleashing black flash as easy as breathing. While Ino lies on the floor apologizing to Nanami, saying that this is way out of his league, as the battle continues, Sukuna destroys the floor that they're in and rushes forward to attack Yuji, but Yuji dodges, grabbing hold of Sukuna's only functioning arm, and sends Sukuna crashing to a wall. But the king answers with a volley of slashing attacks, as Yuji just tanks it like it's freaking nothing. Man, look at Yuji's face, he's really unfazed as he only focuses on crushing Sukuna. Man, our hero is freaking mad. I think it's because of a fragment of Sukuna's soul within him that gives him the resistance to Sukuna's attacks, making him an unstoppable force, as he again drills a sixth black flash. Man, this is epic, he's really doing it. Yuji is crushing Sukuna. In a fit of desperation, Sukuna grabs holds of Yuji's face and uses cleave, damaging Yuji's right eye. But instead of backing away, our boy smells blood and hits Sukuna with a freaking seventh black flash. Dang, this chapter has got to be a Yuji highlight. You can really feel all of Yuji's rage in his attacks. Sukuna, now in rage because of Yuji disrespecting him with his black flash, looks to counter him, but I don't know if this is a comedy as Ino throws Nanami's sword right in Sukuna's face, bouncing it off of him, giving Yuji an opportunity to land an eighth black flash. To the king of curses. Man, this is really pure madness. That's up, guys. What a crazy chapter this is. Will this be the end of Sukuna? Comment down below. For more JJK updates, hit like, share, follow and subscribe. Thank you, smiley face.